that really was the reason as to why he was given the MVP, right? Finding the end angle. In the end though, Evos Glory now with no Yuzong, no Export, no Paquito. Arlet also banned the CC. Benedetta is still up for grabs. They go for the Nana first.
Nana.
Ooh, interesting pick right here. You know, we have seen a lot of Nanas really struggle without proper setup, so I do expect the last pick to really try and assist with the positioning, with the grouping up, because teams, they don't really group up anymore, and the Claude makes an appearance right here. It's gonna be Tradera once again with a playmaking, aggressive, mobile marksman. It's gonna be quite dangerous for Super Ray.
This time I think it's more safer because you have the BMI as well to escape. But for Geek Fam, they want to look now for the XP laner. Yeah, maybe a Lapu could possibly be picked up, and it will be for Luke. One of Luke's comfort picks as well in terms of his hero pool. So I expect no less from Luke to really deliver in this match. But it comes down to how Evos will respond to that pick. So they are lacking an XP laner as well. What do they want to pick up to really match this Lapu Lapu?
Let them come.
The XP laner is gonna be something mechanical. It's gonna be a Benedetta. The assassin, and now a boy starts sweating bullets, man. This is dangerous.
Will Geek Fam be able to punch back in the face?
We'll see what happens here. Geek Fam on their last legs of this match. And Veldora Petrify early, jumping in, might be first blood very, very early on. But there was a flicker from a boy. Close call.
Oh, that's a cheese, for sure. You say what you want, that's a cheesy move he made. And the boy is just so low still, just standing out there. Keep your eyes on Vanstrong though. He's trying to do the same thing, but not this time, man. 2 times is no way he falls for it twice. Now, already a better start for Geek Fam. Can they try and maintain this? Look at the emblems though. Veldora going for the lethal ignition. He knows what he wants, man. He's trying to go for that assassination. He needs an extra bit of damage when you least expect it.
Yeah. And again, Vanstrong so invasive. But Ray, not let him go away. He will. Beloyski jumps in. Super Red still relatively safe. Cast a dash away. Warlord will also back him off. So now, that Benedetta cheese was so scary for a boy. Vanstrong caught closely though, but nothing significant will very happen. Beloyski for the stun not really connecting or not really followed up. And not much going on unless, you know, Evos could really step on the gas. But now the question becomes, later on this Benedetta will be very, very annoying to deal with. Who can really match the split push power of Benedetta in the hands of Geek Fam?
The split push power? I don't think anyone can. I mean, technically Luke can still be quite mobile, has some AoE spells, but not the same kind of mobility and spammability of the Benedetta. So now it's the same kind of idea, right? The AXP laner is going to be so annoying, and you have to try and get the fights, get some plays going on. Now without a really good engage tool, and look at that.
Jumping forward and a taunt as well. Warlord forced to flicker out to safety. Level 4 for a boy very soon. Oh, a stun over from Van. The shielding at the end. Ray is going to be destroyed, decimated by the final blow. A good eye for an eye to cancel out the flash bar. Luke, oh my god, what a stun on! And now it's a flicker forward by Beloyski as he pines the Union's Fury. Another knock up there as the boy is the one's going to be able to pick up the kill. Luke running away, wild charge. Vanstrong looking for one last hit, finds it. And Geek Fam now, did they win? Who won the trade?
I think it's going to be Geek Fam. I mean, they have the prio on the turtle right now, but Evos will try to kind of interrupt them, disrupt them. Van is also spinning. He's going to roll close.
Oh my god, Van wins the retreat battle, and Beloyski gets punished. Geek Fam now sending Luke over with a stun as well. This purple buff might be taken. Ray doesn't have the retreat. Van doesn't have the retreat either, but he does have more reinforcements. Van finds it. No purple buff for Ray, no turtle for Ray. They're bullying Ray.
Once again, nothing given by Evos. And what a great decision right there. Getting some momentum and immediately knowing that they have the mobility advantage. No sweat, man. Van just rolls all the way back, literally. And then again, they just pressure towards the buffs. Ray is just not having a good time at all, man. Nothing that he does can be dictated by Geek Fam.
Feels like they can't really contain Vanstrong and also the reinforcements coming in. He hasn't been having a fun game to play. Looking back at game 1, His jungle was invaded multiple times, and now the same thing happens. Especially with that, retribution coming in from Van, securing that first turtle. So far, it's very scary. Van jumps in.
Beloy missed his dash and now will be punished for it. He tried to jump over the wall, but it's a bit too thick to jump over. Now Chidera with the Blazing Duet trying to clear it out. He's able to get out with a Battle Mirror image. He's still trying to clear, but Super Red is holding on to this wave. Chidera still staying, and Evos Glory will just clear it.
Yeah, like relatively safe for Chidera to be able to still hold on to that bottom side turret, but for Evos, they've been moving so slim in this map. They're everywhere around Geek fam, especially Van Strong, always trying to be the catalyst in consistently giving out the chaotic skirmishes, and Beloyski again caught.
Oh no, he does have the flicker this time, and he does go in onto Warlord, finding the knockup. Not so much. Luke. Warlord able to actually flicker out of that. Luke though getting the stun down. Warlord still able to escape with the help of the tough boots, as Luke now is caught in a tough spot. He will lose his life, but so will Van Strong. It's an XP lane traded for a roamer. Geek fam, Ray's gonna be chunked down by Veldora. Ray actually missed the dash as Van jumps back in onto Ray. Still able to find a taunt. Beloy's able to two-man taunt as well, or two-man knockup rather. The final blow with the Petrify. Veldora missing that one. Not connecting. Dashing again into the front. A boy will be able to punish him down. And Warlord is waiting in the bush. Pops in the Molina, trying to zone Ray away from this turtle. Van is two levels ahead. Van Strong's looking for the play. Ray gets it finally with a retry win, but he might lose his life. The barrier not enough to take him down, and Van Strong will be able to give Van a chance to escape.
Bouncing back and forth, and whoa, that's a
back to the land of Dawn, and so we see now Chidera and Beloyski up in the bottom lane. Super Red trying to get caught. Luke 1v1 with Veldora, so able to just pop away. And so far, it has been quite even in terms of the kill departments, but the Goldie now swings towards Geek fam.
They have got that big moment earlier, but again, it still doesn't really mean that they can play it any differently. Yeah. I think the main catalyst is when a boy or Chidera really gets their power spikes, right? Because that'll be when this Baxia and this Grog has to be a bit more careful in how they maneuver. As of right now, even if they do miss their spells and don't really get the main engage, they can still get good value.
Yeah, Chidera wants to be collapsed upon. But of course, don't forget the limited collaboration series, UBS Gold x MPLID13 now. But of course, Van gets collapsed on. Astral Echo popped, not going to be much of a difference. But Ray jumps in, Veldora, stuck. But all good now. So far, Chidera has been pushing out the lane, and Super Red not getting that prio though, even if the backups keep on coming to the bottom lane.
Chidera's using Brave Smite, by the way. I personally just noticed.
Yeah, he's going for more sustain, a bit more tankiness in his build as well.
Yeah.
But in his item builds, he is already still going with the same usual Claude power spike. He has the golden stuff at this point, so he participates in these fights. That's really when a situation like earlier, like Van Strong, getting caught out like that, that could end up disastrously for Evo's Glory. So we'll have to see. If the mutual objective up, both teams trying to make something happen.
Yeah, Van's still on the orange buff right now. Warlord does have an angle to attack Veldora as well.
Van Strong.
It's a taunt over to Van Strong. They want to try to burst him down right now with a wild charge defensively to get out. Van running around, gets cancelled out. Luke, oh my god, a beautiful, beautiful stun flicker. Warlord losing it. The passive, Van Strong dodging away with a conceal. Veldora poking Ray down, and the Lord spawns, so no turtle. Under Praetor's Strat, connecting into Snake down from a boy! Still as lethal as ever, as Chidera pops in that Blazing Duet onto Super Red, able to dish out damage, and a boy! Again! Jeez, a boy!
Could have been the snipe for the triple kill. He was looking for the last kill as well towards Veldora. And now Geek fam, they're able to secure their hands on the Lord. Evos crumble in that fight, and Chidera was there ready to just pounce with the Blazing Duet as well. Oh, Veldora again eats up the Astral Spheres.
It's just massive damage already coming in from a boy. Not even late into the game just yet. Only a Lightning Truncheon and Enchanted Talisman. Yeah, he's able to exert so much pressure. And for Evo's Glory here, they have to be a bit more careful with how they take fights. Because when the flanks happen, when it's not a front to back, that's where they really start to struggle. When they can all go together and gang up on the first guy they see, that's been the way they've been able to get a huge advantage.
Yep. The advantage is, of course, Warlord again chunked down. Same strat. Chadera though.
Whoa!
Almost hit. Oh!
Blazing duet from Chadera and the snipe from a boy! Luke now with the bravest fighter. What a combo! What a menace! Chadera, he just jumped in. What?
Who would have expected that? He just didn't care. Against 3 people under the turret, it does not matter. With the Lord coming in right now, that's a huge momentum shift for Geek fam. They're gonna get more turrets right here because the main mage, the main wave clear tool, isn't available, isn't around for Evos Glory.
Yeah, hasn't been so influential as well. The Lord tries to battle on through towards the bottom side turret. Not going to be the case though, as the turret still stands, and Geek fam swings everything towards their way. A boy again, so consistent with the Navario, with the snipes. And the bravery as well from Chadera, just being ready to jump in when called upon, has been so flawless. Sure, sometimes it feels like it's very risky, but I think so far the risk has been paid fully.
I feel like now this is a time where Veldora needs to kind of step up. He was just doing a lot of good things for Evos Glory in the earlier stage of this game, but now he's slowing down a lot. And in fact, he's sticking around with his teammates so that macro presence isn't available for Evos Glory. And now Geek fan pulls the trigger.
Only for a bit, they just chunk Warlord down. They're looking for the purple buff steal. Van, shield you. Oh! Bro, we don't even see where a boy is, but he knows where Warlord is. He just shoots him down. Poor Nana, man. Jeez.
Again, turns the passive, the Melina blessing, of course. Imagine if Warlord did not have that. So at least 2 tools now in the hands of Warlord to be safer. And again, I feel like Veldora, sure, what Arashi said was true. He has to try to operate in the side lanes, pushing out the waves, trying to get that macro presence ready. Loiski jumps in. Oh, good stun.
Minions Fury. That's a power of nature from Van Strong. Luke. Now the flicker. Oh, a 3-man from Luke. An amazing set over to Warlord, who's still able to pop into Molina. Veldora in the midst of it all. Chadera! Blazing duet on the Super Red, forcing a flicker. And a boy, and a boy. Every time someone makes a play, a boy's got to finish it off with the cherry on top.
It's like the cleanup crew.
The sniper elite.
The sniper. Who needs a runner's apathy when you have that?
That is
Astral
just
Spear.
so tough to deal with right now. Evos Glory losing all semblance of control in this game. Geek fam is taking over.
Yeah.
And now again, once again, Beloyski just steps up to the front, and Evos Glory, they're just confused. You can tell they're just not sure how they want to play this out right now. The fact that there's so many ways for Geek to really go around them, right? With the control they have around the map, with the turrets they've secured for themselves. It's going to be so difficult for Evos to try and get a quote-unquote fair fight.
That was one Astral Meteor.
Yep.
So much damage. Arashi, when your Astral Meteor does that much damage, what does Evos need to do now?
They have to maybe dive at a boy, unless he puts the Astral Meteor on himself. And with the Lord, though, this is where the siege gets annoying. If you thought it was bad earlier, it's about to get way worse.
Geek fam could look for the end now, especially the Astral Echo connects again. The Star Shatter connecting so much, pushing on all 3 lanes now, especially bot side. Oh!
Petrifying Chadera. Bouncing back to the BMI. Oh! Yo, a boy, my dude. That guy's supposed to be the mobile guy who can dodge your skill shots, man, you know? He's just walking. Up again. Oh, doesn't connect it that time. Bottom lane with a minion wave. Van Strong timed the barrier a bit off and will not be able to stop the minion wave from crashing to the turret. Base turret number 2 taken down.
Man, a lot more momentum left for Evos Glory right here. They really had to go for a fight, force Geek fam to just try and get into a brawl. They have all the right tools, crowd control, mobility. They have the healing reduction even from the passive of the Baksha in Van, but it's just too late at this point. Geek fam has kind of cruised through the difficult part, and now it's very, very even, and they're the ones who are more confidently making the plays happen. Evos Glory can try and make something, make an engage come through, but it just seems like they're just too concerned, too worried about how it's going to play out, or Geek fam is just going at it.
Yeah, they have been puzzly as well, feeling puzzly in the execution of the draft. I mean, so far, our boy hasn't been touched. Untouchable again. But this time, a lot more flawless. He's able to really dish out the damage again, poking perma poking consistently, always getting, you know, be it a frontliner, be it a backliner, a carry, a tank, he's always going to eat them up with the actual spheres. And Veldora hasn't been able to really unlock the angles to catch him from behind. So Aboy is just safe and sound, especially when you have Beloyski, when you have Luke jumping in towards the players of Evos. And Geek, fam, they are hungry for that first win, stopping Evos in their tracks. They don't want to let it slip. They're jumping in, chasing Vanstrong.
Gone down, battle mirror image forcing the Rock to use the wild charge, and the snipe from Aboy! The cherry on top! Always Aboy.
Sweet, sweet sugar. And that is Aboy again and again, cleaning up.
Oh no.
Oh, the man!
Can't stop this man!
Someone count it!
This can't be legal!
Call
It
the
is
ambulance.
legal!
It's so oppressive, and he's full build at this point. Divine Glaive, Holy Crystal. He skipped the glowing one because there's not a lot of tanky members on the side of Evos. He's all for the snipes. He went with the genius one for more burst on his Astral Meteor. He's literally a genius.
Petrify on the 2, Chidera forced to use the Purify early. Luke, the stun now, final blow used up. Warlord gonna be taken very, very low. No passive, Luke assassinates him in the back, and recalls in their face. He says, it's okay. I got it, bro. Super red now. Oh, forced to flicker out the wild charge. Oh, again with a flicker, Astral Meteor, not able to find it. The final tick of damage, but he's done enough right now to force Evo's glory back.
This guy has been so wonderful, aggressive, but always knowing how to keep himself in check. As Chidera jumps forward, Evos crumbling down in the base.
Van all alone, isolated. Beloy with a 3-man knockup. Veldora has the eye for an eye, but it will not save him for long. Now on a Brazer's Rat on the Super Red. Chidera targeting the base down. And Aboy is player of the game for Game 2 for sure.
The winning moment by Samsung Galaxy, of course. And again, Geek fam, they don't want to lose now. They are reluctant and relentless to give Evos their first win. They also